Nestled high in the Himalayas, the Kingdom of Bhutan remains one of the world's most enigmatic and captivating destinations. Often called the Land of the Thunder Dragon, this small nation guards its traditions and environment with fierce dedication. It offers a glimpse into a world where progress is measured differently. Bhutan is not just a place to visit. It's an experience that challenges conventional ideas of development and happiness. Its unique approach to governance, culture, and conservation sets it apart on the global stage. Prepare to discover some truly mind-blowing facts about this extraordinary kingdom. We're counting down 15 fascinating insights that reveal the heart and soul of Bhutan. From its unique policies to its everyday customs, these facts paint a picture of a nation unlike any other. Let's begin our journey into the secrets of the Himalayas. Bhutan was one of the last countries in the world to introduce television and the internet. This didn't happen until 1999. The government initially resisted, fearing negative cultural impacts. This deliberate delay was part of a broader strategy to manage modernization carefully. It allowed Bhutan to integrate new technologies on its own terms. The aim was to preserve cultural identity while still embracing necessary advancements. Before 1999, information spread primarily through radio and traditional means. The arrival of television and internet marked a significant shift. It opened Bhutan up to global influences in unprecedented ways. Despite the late start, digital technology is now integrated into Bhutanese life. However, the cautious approach highlights the nation's priority on cultural preservation. It's a balance many countries struggle to achieve. In the capital city of Thimphu, you won't find any traffic lights. Traffic is managed by police officers directing vehicles at intersections. This system works surprisingly well. There was once an attempt to install a traffic light in Thimphu. However, residents reportedly preferred the human touch of the police officers. The single traffic light was quickly removed. This absence of automated signals adds to the unique character of the city. It reflects a preference for human interaction and traditional methods. It's a small detail, but one that speaks volumes about Bhutanese life. Navigating Thimphu's streets relies on courtesy and clear hand signals. It's a testament to the generally orderly nature of Bhutanese society. The system remains effective even as traffic increases. Bhutan is the only country in the world where the sale of tobacco is completely banned. Smoking is also prohibited in all public places. This makes it a remarkably smoke-free environment. While tourists can bring a limited amount for personal use, it is heavily taxed. The ban reflects Bhutan's commitment to public health and spiritual well-being. Tobacco is seen as detrimental in Buddhist philosophy. The ban was enacted in 2004, making Bhutan a pioneer in anti-tobacco legislation. Enforcement can be strict with fines for violations. This policy underscores the nation's focus on collective health. This bold move highlights Bhutan's willingness to prioritize health and traditional values over potential revenue. It's a powerful statement about the kind of society they aim to build. The air in Bhutan is noticeably clean. Bhutan has banned the use of plastic bags nationwide. This environmental measure was first introduced in 1999 and reinforced over the years. It's part of a broader commitment to ecological preservation. The ban aims to reduce pollution and protect the natural landscape. Citizens and visitors are encouraged to use reusable bags. This policy aligns with Bhutan's image as a green destination. While challenges remain in full enforcement, the ban signifies a strong environmental stance. It demonstrates a proactive approach to waste management. Protecting the pristine environment is a national priority. This initiative is just one example of Bhutan's dedication to sustainability. It reflects a deep respect for nature ingrained in the culture. The goal is to maintain the country's natural beauty for future generations. Bhutan is striving to become the world's first fully organic nation. The government has set ambitious targets for organic farming practices across the country. This is a long-term national goal. This initiative promotes sustainable agriculture and protects soil health. It also ensures food safety and supports local farmers. The move away from chemical fertilizers and pesticides is deliberate. Achieving this goal requires significant investment in training and infrastructure. It's a complex transition for the agricultural sector. However, the commitment remains strong at the highest levels. The focus on organic farming is another facet of Bhutan's environmental stewardship. It connects traditional farming methods with modern ecological principles. It's about nurturing the land that sustains them. When in public or visiting official buildings, Bhutanese citizens are required to wear traditional dress. Men wear the go, a knee-length robe tied at the waist. Women wear the kira, an ankle-length dress. This policy, known as Driglam Namja, promotes national identity and unity. It reinforces cultural heritage in daily life. The dress code applies to schools, government offices, and religious sites. While there are variations for different occasions, the basic garment is standard. Wearing the traditional dress is a visible expression of Bhutanese pride. It helps maintain a distinct national appearance. This practice is a powerful way to keep traditions alive in a modernizing world. It ensures that cultural identity remains central. It's a unique aspect of daily life in the kingdom. Archery is not just a sport in Bhutan, it's a cultural event. Traditional archery competitions are vibrant affairs, often accompanied by singing and dancing. It's deeply ingrained in the national psyche. Bhutanese archery differs from the Olympic style. Competitors shoot at small targets from a long distance. Teams often try to distract their opponents with singing and dancing. The sport requires immense skill, focus, and precision. It's a popular pastime enjoyed by people of all ages. Archery grounds are common sights across the country. This national sport is a living link to Bhutan's history and warrior traditions. It fosters community spirit and friendly rivalry. It's a colorful and lively part of Bhutanese culture. It might seem unusual to outsiders, but paintings of phalluses are common on the walls of houses and buildings in Bhutan. These are not considered obscene, but rather symbols of fertility and protection. They are believed to ward off evil spirits. This tradition is linked to the divine madman Drukpa Kunli, a revered saint from the 15th century. He used unconventional methods, including humor and sexual antics, to teach Buddhism. His legacy is still visible today. The phallus symbol is often depicted with ribbons or dragons. It's a cultural motif deeply embedded in rural Bhutanese life. It represents a unique blend of spirituality and folk beliefs. While perhaps surprising to visitors, these symbols are a normal part of the landscape for Bhutanese people. They are seen as benevolent protectors of the home and family. It's a fascinating cultural expression. Bhutanese architecture is instantly recognizable and highly distinctive. Traditional buildings, including houses, monasteries, and dzongs, feature intricate woodwork, sloping roofs, and often no nails. They are built to withstand earthquakes. Dzongs, large fortress-like structures, serve as administrative and religious centers. They are architectural marvels, often strategically located. Their design reflects both defensive needs and spiritual significance. Strict building codes ensure that new constructions adhere to traditional styles. This preserves the aesthetic harmony of towns and villages. Modern buildings are rare, especially outside the main towns. This commitment to traditional architecture maintains the kingdom's unique visual identity. It's a conscious effort to blend function with cultural heritage. Every building tells a story of Bhutanese craftsmanship. As mentioned, Bhutan has very strict regulations governing construction. All buildings, whether public or private, must incorporate traditional Bhutanese architectural features. This includes specific window shapes, roof styles, and decorative elements. These codes are enforced to maintain the country's unique aesthetic and cultural landscape. They prevent the proliferation of generic modern buildings. The aim is to ensure that development respects heritage. Obtaining building permits requires adherence to these detailed guidelines. This can sometimes make construction more complex and expensive. However, the result is a visually cohesive and culturally authentic environment. The strictness of these codes reflects the high value placed on preserving Bhutan's visual identity. It's a deliberate choice to prioritize cultural continuity over rapid, unregulated development. The landscape remains remarkably unspoiled by modern sprawl. Bhutan is a biodiversity hotspot, home to a vast array of plant and animal species. The government has made conservation a cornerstone of its policy. Over 70% of the country is covered by forests. Constitutionally, Bhutan must maintain at least 60% forest cover for all time. This commitment is unparalleled globally. Large areas are designated as national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. This dedication to conservation protects critical habitats and ecosystems. It ensures the survival of endangered species like the snow leopard and the Bengal tiger. Environmental protection is not just a policy, it's a duty. Bhutan's conservation efforts are a model for the world. They demonstrate that development and environmental preservation can go hand in hand. The pristine natural environment is considered a national treasure. Bhutan is a constitutional monarchy, with a beloved king as the head of state. The current monarch, King Jigme Khesa Namgyel Wangchuk, is highly popular and seen as a modernizing force. The monarchy has played a crucial role in guiding the nation's development. The transition to a constitutional monarchy occurred relatively recently in 2008. This was a deliberate move initiated by the previous king, who believed democracy was essential for the country's future stability. It was a gift from the throne to the people. The monarchy remains a unifying symbol for the nation. The king and queen are deeply respected and actively involved in national life. Their popularity is a testament to their connection with the people. Bhutan stands apart globally for prioritizing gross national happiness over gross domestic product. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a guiding philosophy for the nation's development. GNH measures the collective well-being and happiness of the population. It focuses on a holistic approach to progress, balancing material and spiritual development. The GNH framework includes 9 domains. These range from psychological well-being and health to education, culture, and good governance. This unique metric shapes policy decisions and reflects Bhutan's commitment to its people's quality of life. It's a powerful statement in a world often driven solely by economic figures. Bhutan holds the distinction of being the last remaining Vajrayana Buddhist kingdom in the Himalayas. This specific form of Mahayana Buddhism is deeply interwoven with the fabric of Bhutanese society. It influences every aspect of daily life. Its principles are reflected in the nation's art, architecture, and intricate rituals. Monasteries and stupas dot the landscape, serving as spiritual centers. The reverence for Buddhist teachings shapes societal values and traditions. This spiritual heritage provides a strong sense of identity and continuity. It connects modern Bhutan to its ancient roots. Perhaps surprisingly for a capital city, Thimphu, Bhutan's largest urban center, has no traffic lights. Traffic is managed manually by police officers at key intersections. This system works effectively, even during peak hours. A single set of traffic lights was briefly installed but quickly removed. Locals preferred the human touch and found the lights impersonal. This absence adds a unique charm to the urban experience. It also reflects a subtle resistance to adopting certain modern conveniences wholesale. It highlights a preference for traditional methods and a slower pace of life. While many countries favor soccer or basketball, Bhutan's national sport is traditional archery. This isn't just a recreational activity, it's a deeply ingrained cultural practice. Archery competitions are vibrant, social events. Matches are accompanied by singing, dancing, and elaborate rituals. Teams often try to distract their opponents with playful taunts and songs. It's a lively spectacle that showcases community spirit. Archery grounds are central gathering places, especially during festivals. The sport embodies precision, discipline, and cultural pride. Agriculture remains a cornerstone of Bhutanese society and the economy. A significant majority of the population is engaged in farming. They cultivate the land using traditional methods alongside some modern techniques. The varied terrain and climate support diverse crops. Rice is a staple, grown in terraced fields across the valleys. Other crops include maize, wheat, potatoes, and various fruits and vegetables. This strong agricultural base contributes significantly to the country's self-sufficiency. It maintains a close connection between the people and the land. Bhutan is a global leader in environmental sustainability, holding the unique status of being carbon negative. This means it absorbs more carbon dioxide from the atmosphere than it emits. It's a remarkable achievement in the face of global climate change. This status is primarily due to its vast forest cover, which acts as a massive carbon sink. Over 70% of the country is forested, a percentage legally mandated to be maintained. Bhutan also relies heavily on clean, renewable hydropower. The constitution requires maintaining at least 60% forest cover for all time. This commitment positions Bhutan as a true champion of climate action and environmental preservation. Bhutan is known as Druk Yul, which translates to Land of the Thunder Dragon. This evocative name is rooted in Bhutanese mythology and history. Legends speak of the sound of thunder being the roar of dragons. The dragon, or Druk, is a powerful national symbol. It represents strength, sovereignty, and the protective deities of the land. The dragon is featured prominently on the national flag. This name and its associated symbolism are central to Bhutan's identity. They connect the nation to its spiritual and mythical origins. Bhutan maintains a mandatory traditional dress code for public places and official occasions. Men wear the go, a knee-length robe tied at the waist by a belt. Women wear the kira, an ankle-length dress often paired with a jacket. This practice, known as Driglam Namsa, promotes respect and national identity. It is required in government offices, monasteries, and during formal events. The style and color can indicate rank or status. Wearing the traditional dress reinforces cultural pride and unity among the Bhutanese people. It's a visible link to their heritage. Bhutan is home to Gangkhar Puensum, widely considered the world's highest unclimbed mountain. Standing at 7,570 meters, 24,836 feet, it is a majestic and formidable peak. However, its summit remains untouched by mountaineers. The Bhutanese government prohibited climbing mountains over 6,000 meters in 1994. This ban was enacted out of respect for local spiritual beliefs. Mountains are considered sacred abodes of deities. Climbing was seen as a desecration of these holy places. This policy reflects Bhutan's deep reverence for nature and spiritual sanctity over adventure tourism. Bhutan has an unwavering commitment to preserving its natural environment and biodiversity. Over 50% of the country's land area is designated as protected. This includes a network of national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, and nature reserves. These protected areas are interconnected by biological corridors. This allows wildlife to move freely and maintains healthy ecosystems. The focus is on conservation and sustainable management. This dedication ensures the preservation of unique flora and fauna. It safeguards the natural beauty and ecological integrity of the kingdom for future generations. Bhutan is truly a land of fascinating contrasts. It's a place where ancient traditions are fiercely protected, yet it embraces a unique vision for modern progress. These 10 facts offer just a glimpse into the heart of this extraordinary nation. They reveal a country guided by principles of happiness, spirituality, and environmental stewardship. Bhutan's commitment to its culture and nature is unparalleled. It stands as an example of an alternative path to development. We hope these hidden facts have sparked your curiosity. There is so much more to discover about Bhutan's unique beauty and profound wisdom. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Thank you for joining us on this journey to the land of the Thunder Dragon.